For a while, director Taika Waititi seemingly could do no wrong with such a wonderful streak of great films, including possibly my favorite Marvel film, Thor Ragnarok, only to follow that up with one of the worst Marvel films to date in Thor, Love and Thunder. I agree, Lilu. I didn't like Thor, Love and Thunder very much either. Taika Waititi now brings us a comedy that goes back to his early New Zealand-based indie roots by poking fun at another indigenous island culture. With the film, Next Goal Wins. Can this film put Taika Waititi back on track? Take a ride with me as we explore if this film is worthy of a red or green light. Oh, Lilu, it's that time again. Buckle up. Let's talk. Next Goal Wins. Next Goal Wins is a story about the transformation of the world's worst soccer team to one that, well, isn't the absolute worst. Grounded in a true story, the narrative revolves around an American Samoa soccer team desperate for victory, as they can't even score a point. I think I could fit right into this team, as I have never scored a soccer goal in my entire life, despite what a champion I look like in my soccer photos as a youth. They hired an emotionally unstable American coach portrayed by Michael Fassbender, who predictably harbors reluctance and baggage to coach a bunch of losers. A narrative we've encountered in numerous sports films before. While adhering to familiar sports tropes and introducing a white savior character, the movie cleverly acknowledges and satirizes many of these clichés in fun Taika Waititi fashion. I must admit, I am a sucker for his weird style of humor. Lilu, sign me up. The film's self-awareness is evident, with the soccer team even commenting on these genre conventions.
Something not right about this guy. Well, he is white.
The white savior also requires saving himself, resulting in a predictable yet entertaining transformation of a group of supposed losers into misunderstood, lovable outcasts. Taika Waititi infuses the story with his signature, vibrant comedic style, aiming for an enjoyable and feel-good experience rather than high art. Unlike the biggest issue Thor Love and Thunder suffered from, the humor successfully balances with the drama and provides a welcome return to Waititi's early comedic vibe. However, Next Goal Wins falls into the trappings of average sports film tropes, unable to transcend the genre's pitfalls. Despite Taika's comedic touch, the storyline feels formulaic, and the humor occasionally veers toward mean-spiritedness, particularly in its portrayal of the indigenous society. While commendable for representation, the execution may come across as insensitive, portraying the worst soccer team not only as inept players, but also as caricatured and stupid individuals. But as with a lot of his films, the writing and dialogue feel like Taika Waititi himself is playing all of these parts due to the delivery and direction. The most developed characters are, of course, the white coach and a surprising character named Jaya, the first openly non-binary trans woman in FIFA World Cup qualifier. Yet, the rushed development of their bonding relationship leaves much to be desired, contributing to the film's overall underdeveloped character beats. Like my co-pilot Lilu, who is also underdeveloped character, who mostly just sleeps during my reviews. She's awake now, but yawning. Lilu, the people want to know what is going on in that little peanut brain of yours. It all feels rushed, and Taika seems to rely on our familiarity with the sports genre to fill in the gaps instead of earning them. There were huge emotional flip-flops that were underserved by the weak plot. Also, we have a severely underutilized Elizabeth Moss in this film. Why is she even here? But don't worry, Taika still finds a way to cram himself in the movie, even if he had to invent a wacky narrator to do it. In conclusion, despite a step up from Thor Love and Thunder, Next Goal Wins fails to capture Taika Waititi's trademark charm fully. While the comedy retains his flavor, the film lacks the uniqueness expected from one of his movies, feeling formulaic and unoriginal. This, coupled with potential insensitivity in its humor, results in a yellow light. Lilu, so proceed with caution when seeing this film, as it offers an average viewing experience, neither compelling nor outright disappointing. Lilu, it's just insulting to write characters so stupid that they can't do basic things, like driving, for example. Holy sh! Lilu, I think it's time for us to remake Air Bud starring you. I hear pickleball is becoming quite popular. Maybe you're the pickleball poodle? It just writes itself.